The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Third down and 18, Tyree quickly calling out signals to the Sparrows, desperately looking for a big play, and they got it to Portis for a first down to the Bulldogs' 38-yard line. That's the second time in this quarter on a third and long. Tyree and Portis are able to deliver. Coleman hands it off to Black. Black breaks a tackle. Black with a step arm. There he goes! Black, you've got to be kidding me! 72 yards! Touchdown, Houston! Second and 7 at the 11, back to pass, swing out Bose. Bose just beat the defense. Oh, Doug Bose! Stiff arm extraordinaire, touchdown Minneapolis.
It's the SFL live on Twitch TV.
Welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota for the Week 10 SFL Game of the Week between the 6-3 Baltimore Crabs and the 9-0 best record in the SFL, Minneapolis Maulers. Good evening, everyone. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, in Baltimore. Looks to beat Minneapolis for the first time in 3 tries over the last couple of seasons. The Central Division champs and the hopeful to be Great Lakes Division champs. Maulers and Crabs clash next.
You ready to go? Let's have a good one.
The Badgers will make the selection. What is the call?
We want tails.
Tails it is.
We'll kick.
The Badgers have won the toss and select a kick.
It's Baltimore's choice to put MVP candidate Rocco Marconi on the field first. A clean slate. Welcome to Monday Night Football, Week 10. Hands in the air. Baltimore. Kick it! We're underway. From the 9, Koma Kaleka on the return. And Kaleka's got it up to the 29-yard line. Maulers in the home, white helmets, black jerseys, white pants, red numbers, and yellow trim. Baltimore, black helmets, white jerseys, white pants, black numbers, gold trim. First and 10 of the 29, and a tight set for the Maulers starts the ball game. And the handoff goes to Doug Bose, left side. Bose spins off a tackle. Doug Bose is in the open field on the first play. Bose breaks a tackle inside the 10, and the Maulers score! "17 seconds in." Welcome to Minnesota. Ty Butler missed the tackle. And Doug Bose gets his 10th touchdown on the ground this season before we can even introduce anybody. The extra point is good. It was a 71-yard touchdown run. That's a new career long for Doug Bose. And it's 7-0 early. Tough break to start for Baltimore. Had Bose contained, but Doug Bose has started the game angry. From the 5, grabs on the return Wayne Inzer, and Inzer breaks the tackle and is pounded at the 25. So I guess we'll first meet Mike Dazzo. 107 quarterback efficiency, 28 touchdowns, 19 interceptions, 3,461 yards, leads the league in passing yards per game, 384.6. Appreciated DRC. Back to pass Dazzo. Dazzo flips it outside. Pass caught by Outdat. That's a first down at the 37. We're expected to see a lot of points in this game. Baltimore won last week over Sioux Falls 38-35 in the league's first overtime game this season. Minneapolis routinely over 30 points a game, and they're already off to a fiery start. 7:57 Hooper, I can't wait for that. Bishop, bottom of the screen, Elijah Bishop that is. Minneapolis jumps offside. Elliott Snyder is body slammed. But it'll be a 5-yard pickup for the Crabs. Following the penalty, Austin Broadway with a monster hit.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 92, defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
We got first down at 5. D jumps offside for the Maulers. First time we've seen this get up from Minneapolis at home. Sometimes simple is better with those beautiful white helmets. First and 5 at the 42-yard line. 3-back set for Baltimore. 3 on the line for Minneapolis. Snyder takes a handoff, and Elliott Snyder's got a first down or more. Snyder made a man miss past the 40 to the Mauler 39-yard line. Elliott Snyder, a strong run, and Baltimore's off to a solid start offensively. Snyder nearly broke that one out.
First and 10 from 38-yard.
First down and 10 for the Crabs, 6-3, Coastal Division champions. The Maulers can wrap up the #1 seed in the Great Conference and the Great Lakes Division Championship tonight. Louisville and Carolina on SFLN2. Louisville can wrap up the South Division Championship tonight as Outdat is smacked after a 4-yard pickup out to the Mauler 35-yard line. Second catch of the night for Demetrius Outdat. And with that, let's meet the Baltimore starting offense. Mike Dazzo wears number 7. Elliott Snyder, running back number 36. Receivers, 3 stars out there. Number 17, Demetrius Outdat. Number 14, Elijah Bishop. Number 18, Wayne Inzer. Tight end is number 89, Chuck Imparato. 3 receivers to the right side for Dazzo. Snyder gets the carry, picks up a lot of good blocks, and Snyder's got a first down at the 27-yard line. Everybody was picked up. Sebastian Brock eventually there to make the tackle, but back-to-back strong runs from Elliott Snyder, and Mike Dazzo and the Baltimore offense doing a good job of mixing things up here in the early going.
First and 10, ball up 26 yards.
First down and 10 at the 27. Boy, isn't it beautiful when you see all those blocks, boom, 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 get picked up one right after another. That is a thing of beauty. Dazzo's under center, going to change the play call. Showing an outside blitz is Minneapolis. They rush just 3, and Elliott Snyder is going to be wrapped up, no gain. Everyone sort of stayed home for the Maulers. A lot of short zones in there, and it's second down and 10. After Snyder's first catch goes for no gain. The Mauler defense, led by linebackers up front, Austin Broadway, number 55, Sebastian Brock, number 53. Cornerbacks are J.D. Lawson, number 20, Ashley Odom, number 44. Free safeties, number 23, Koma Kaleka, the strong safety, number 32, Marcus Dorsett. There is another flag to play. That's a Baltimore first down. Elliott Snyder with a lot more room to run on that play. And if that's on the Maulers and it's declined, Baltimore is in the red zone.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 95, defense. The penalty is declined.
So it is the second offside on the Maulers here on the opening possession, and Snyder, Dazzo and company pick up the first down for Baltimore. First and 10 in the 14. The Maulers scored on their opening play. A career-long 71-yard touchdown run by Doug Bose. And Baltimore has slowly and methodically driven down the field. Last time the two teams played, Dazzo threw a red zone interception on the team's opening drive. Elliott Snyder picks up 2 on his third straight catch. 2nd and 8 at the 12. You know, it's interesting, Lord Raider. You would think I have actually not heard from him. I know that he works Sunday through Tuesday nights, but I thought he'd be bouncing off the walls after that victory, and I guess he's been busy handling life's challenges. 2nd and 8 at the 12. Snyder up the middle, inside the 10-yard line, wrestled down to the 7. Sets up a 3rd down and 3. If you're watching on demand, we're just referencing Oklahoma City's upset victory over Dallas yesterday, 35-20. For those of you that did not catch the archive version, Houston defeated Santa Fe 24-9. So Santa Fe and Dallas were eliminated last night. It's now a 5-team race in the Teal Conference. 3rd down and 3 at the 7. Back to pass Dazzo. Dazzo to the end zone. The pass is caught for a touchdown. Elijah Bishop. And Baltimore strikes back with a more methodical approach. And Bishop has 7 touchdowns. Bishop on a nice slant route, and looked like maybe J.D. Lawson on the outside. Didn't cover him as closely as he should have, and Baltimore gets on the board. 6:37 to go in the first quarter, and the two teams exchanging punches up to this point. The extra point for the Baltimore Crabs is good. And it's 7-7 here early on in the game of the week in week number 10, Monday Night Football, here on the SFL Network. Thursday starts week 11, and it's a huge game. 6-4 Queen City at 4-6 DC. DC must lose out, and DC must win out, and Queen City must lose out for the Dragons to make the playoffs. Of course, the Cleveland Vipers are also vying for position in the Gray Conference, which is still a 6-team race. Check out all the action Thursday, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the SFL Network on Twitch. First and 10 at the 29. Koma Kaleka returned the opening kickoff to the 29, and Doug Bose had a 71-yard run. What will the Maulers do this time? Starting from the 29-yard line. 2 receivers to the right side. Marconi will drop back to pass, and Marconi waits for a receiver and nearly threw an interception. Alexander Brown defending Freeman Goodspeed, and Brown and Goodspeed share some words. Rocco Marconi is the Minneapolis Mauler quarterback, a quarterback rating of an astounding 116.3. 31 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Completes 77% of his passes and has a 3,000-yard season to his name, 3,098 yards, averaging 344 passing yards per game. His leading receiver is Goodspeed, 1,099 yards on the season. Marconi changing the play with split backs in the backfield. He'll hand it off to Doug Bose, and Bose will pick up 5 yards, which looks like junk compared to his 71-yard touchdown run on his previous carry. Just getting revved up here on the SFL Network, and already 7-7 between two of the top teams up north. 3rd down and 5 for Minneapolis. Marconi back to pass, and Marconi fires short. The pass is caught in traffic, and reaching for the first down. They got the first down, did Minneapolis. James Cooley knowing where the sticks are. Baltimore had a shot at knocking that ball away, but James Cooley finds the football,
From 39 yards.
and the Maulers get a first down. 3 receivers with Bose in the backfield, ball on the 39-yard line. 3 down linemen and a 3-3 defense out of Baltimore. Marconi back to pass, will hit Doug Bose on the side of the passing game. He sheds off a tackle, and Doug Bose picks up 8 yards. Again, the Baltimore Crabs
Credited with the tackle.
Baltimore Crabs read that play well. But another broken tackle as Doug Bose gets free. Bose has 100, count them, 100 on the nose receptions this year. Averages 6.6 yards a catch, 9 receiving touchdowns, so overall 19 touchdowns for Bose. 2nd and 2. Marconi to pass, swings it out to Bose. Bose has a first down to the 45-yard line and a pickup of 8 yards. If you're going to beat the Maulers, you have to control the flats. And so far, so good for Bose, who has 2 catches for 16 yards. First down and 10 now at the Baltimore 45. Neither team has gotten a stop here in the first quarter. Two in the backfield for Marconi. Marconi straight back, throws a deep go route down the field, caught for a first down at the 17-yard line. Marconi stays patient, and James Cooley creates separation, his 2nd catch of the quarter. And Minneapolis is operating very efficiently here in the opening 11 minutes. First down and 10 into the red zone of the Maulers. Hand off to Bose on the stretch. Right side, he lost 4 yards. Baltimore all over that. And they have shut down Bose in the running game in the last couple of carries since the long touchdown run.
2nd and 14.
Second and 14 at the 21. James Cooley, top of the screen. Press coverage across the board. Baltimore showing a blitz. And they come with it. Doug Bose trying to get around the traffic and not much doing there. Just a gain of a yard. Will set up a 3rd down and long. 3:20 to go in the opening quarter. Baltimore's had the ball once, Minneapolis twice here on their 2nd possession. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on a 3rd down and 13. Marconi back to pass against a 4-man rush. All day to throw. That pass is caught on the sideline. 1st and goal at the 6. James Cooley at another catch. Gerald Vick on the coverage. But Cooley's Stickum is working tonight so far, 3 for 3. A perfect pass to the sideline for James Cooley.
First and goal from the Badgers, 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6. Bose got the first touchdown on the ground. 3 receivers. Marconi hands it off to Bose, and Bose is nearly walked into the end zone, gets an easy 5 yards. Ty Butler saves the touchdown. And actually, that's Fios in the game, as Bose taking a breather.
2nd and goal from the Badgers, 1 yard.
Carolina's up on Louisville early, 7-0. Back to pass. Marconi looking for Bose, and Bose is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Minneapolis. 2 for 2. The offense looking sharp. Touchdown number 20 on the season for Bose. 10 on the ground and 10 through the air. Baltimore had their chances to make some plays on that drive. But for now, which offense is going to flinch first? Maulers want to be the first team to 10-0 in the regular season in SFL history. They finished 10-0 during their championship season. Yeah, actually, that was, and you're absolutely right. And I knew that coming in. That was Fios on the touchdown. Bose was on the bench. Always good to let the backup get a little love. 14-7, Maulers now on top by 7. Franklin Reese kicks it away. Wayne Inzer on the return up to the 29-yard line. See what Mike Danzo can do on his second possession if Baltimore falls. Again, they still have clinched a playoff spot, so they could lose out and still be in the playoffs. But if they do fall, this potentially could be a first-round matchup in the Grey Conference semifinals. First and 10 at the 29. Danzo flips it outside. Pass is caught by Snyder. Pickup of 3 yards on the play. Danzo up to 38 passing yards. The Maulers would certainly be the #1 seed, and then it would just be a matter of who they would play in the first round. And that could be a question not answered until the final night of the regular season. Split backs in the backfield for Danzo. 2nd and 7, Baltimore trailing 14-7 late in the first quarter. Back to pass, and Danzo fires down the field, and that's incomplete. 8 teams in the playoffs, team paternity. Brown getting rowdy here, looking for the first defensive stop of the ball game. 4 receivers. Back to pass, down the middle, caught by Imperato, but short of the first down. Danzo 47 in the house. 4th down and 1. First stop of the game by either team. Baltimore will have to punt it away and figure out how to stop the smaller attack. From the 24-yard line, Koma Kaleka makes 2 miss and returns up to the 28. Can Baltimore's defense pick up a stop the last couple of weeks? Baltimore gave up 35 points to Sioux Falls, but gave up just 9 to San Francisco. In their first meeting, the Crabs lost 41-24. And actually trailed 24-10 at the half. Dug themselves a hole as that pass is caught by Cooley. Cooley 50 yards on 4 catches. A strong night so far for Cooley. Cooley, good speed are the receivers. Tight end is Marcus Campbell for the Maulers, along with Bose and Marconi on the offensive side of the ball. 2nd and 6, Marconi back to pass, hits Bose, but it's a loss of 2. And sets up a 3rd down. Howdy, AJ, pick 6. Carolina up on Louisville. That game has ended the first quarter 7-0. Not often Louisville gets shut out in the quarter.
3rd and 7.
3rd down and 8 at the 31-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. Back to pass. Marconi, all kinds of time. That pass is caught. Wide open receiver, and a lot of yak yards to the Crab 45-yard line. That's Freeman Goodspeed and a Mauler first down. Marconi, all kinds of time to throw the ball, and this guy just does not take sacks.
First and 10 from Badgers, 45 yards.
First and 10 of the 45, likely the final play of the first quarter. High formation. And off Doug Bose. And Bose this time is wrapped up by the Crabs. Gain of just 2 yards. Bose 76 yards, but just 5 yards after his first carry in the quarter. And at the end of one, it's Baltimore 7, Minneapolis 14. Maulers with the football. This is the Week 10 game of the week on Monday Night Football on the SFL Network.
Second and 8.
Second and 8 at the 44-yard line. Back to pass, Marconi. Marconi swings it out to Bose. Bose breaks a tackle. Bose breaks another tackle and gets a first down. For a large majority of the evening, Baltimore has done a pretty good job getting men out on Doug Bose on the outside, but this time Eddie Gage was the one to miss the initial tackle. Baltimore, simply put, just has to tackle better. Be more efficient on defense. Maulers have been unstoppable so far in the first half. High formation for Marconi. And Marconi will drop back and fire it short, and catching it on his knees for a 9-yard gain is Marcus Campbell. His first catch of the night will set up a second down and 1. He was all by himself.
Second and 1 from the Badgers, 26 yards.
Tight set, second down and short. All the linebackers up on the line for Baltimore, and they all get blocked. Secondary cleans up the mess. 91 yards on 7 carries for Bose, and Minneapolis is back in the red zone. They could make it 3 drives, 3 touchdowns here to start the first half.
First and 10 from the Badgers, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 20, 4-3 defense out of the Crabs. Maulers back to pass, looks to Doug Bose, and Bose is hit hard for a loss of 1 yard. Eddie Gage doesn't miss that tackle, second and 9.
Second and 9.
3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Back to pass. Marconi looking down the field. It's knocked up in the end zone and incomplete. Another opportunity to force a turnover for the Baltimore defense, but can't make it happen. Butler and company on the coverage. Saw Gage out there as well. Sets up a 3rd and 9. Drew T 513, what's up?
3rd and 9 from the Badgers.
3rd down 9 at the 19-yard line for Minneapolis. Empty backfield, 5 receivers. They need exactly the 10. 3-2 defensive look out of the Crabs. Back to pass. And Marconi down the field. One-handed catch for a touchdown. Mauler offense showing off tonight. Doesn't get any prettier than that, and James Cooley split the oncoming traffic. The Beast loves it. It's up to Baltimore to answer, so this game doesn't get out of hand. The extra point for Minneapolis is good. Maulers 21, Baltimore 7. Franklin Reese boots it deep at the goal line. Inzer on the return. And Inzer up to the 23. An updated look at the Gray Conference standings. Maulers 9-0, comfortably up top. Sioux Falls has a half-game lead on the Crabs, but if the Crabs win tonight, they'll be tied for second. Queen City has fallen to 6-4. Cleveland 5-5, and actually the Dragons 4-6. The Sailors 1-9. Back to Elliott Snyder. Check that on the run. Picks up a yard. 35 yards tonight for Snyder. Lee on the tackle at the earlier offside penalty. Sets up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 8. Ball at the 24 yard.
High formation, 8.5 to go before we hit the locker room. Maulers up by 14 again. They'll try to hammer it to Snyder. No gain. 3rd down and 9. And the Maulers can easily guess what Baltimore's going to have to do here on this 3rd and long, as Minneapolis' defense has really clamped down. Trips left for Dazzo, who's out of the gun. Back to pass, deep shot into coverage, incomplete, 3 and out Baltimore. This is getting ugly here in the first half. Pass intended for Sean Blair. Come after the punt, can't get to it. And from the 42-yard line, Koma-Kaleka calls for a fair catch. At some point tonight, Baltimore is going to have to get a stop. On every drive, they've had an opportunity to get an interception and have failed to do so, and the end result ended up costing the Crab defense 7 points.
From 43 yards.
2 in the backfield for Marconi, a perfect 3 for 3 here in the first half. Back to pass, Marconi fires it outside, comes by Cooley, 5-yard pickup. 69 yards on 5 grabs for James Cooley already tonight. James Cooley just 713 yards receiving, just a little over what Doug Bose has. Less touchdowns and less catches. It's been the Freeman Goodspeed show on the outside, who has really come on after the failed running back experiment from last season. He missed almost all of last season with an injury. A bounce back here for Goodspeed. Bose on the carry, and he is wrestled down for a 2-yard pickup. Another 3rd down coming up for Minneapolis. They faced a bunch and converted all of them here in the first half. Brown on the tackle.
3rd and 3. Ball at the 50-yard.
3rd down, 3 at the 49. 3 receivers. 2 to the right side. Marconi out of the gun. 3rd and short, Marconi all day to throw. The pass is intercepted. Knocked into the arms of a defender who gets clotheslined at the 49-yard line. But finally, Baltimore has their defensive stop, and we'll start with the ball at midfield. Slayton Johnson ends up making the play, but the ball was tipped to him Right to him, really. Marconi all the time in the world to throw, but Baltimore had everything locked up. And Marconi throws his first interception of the night, his 13th on the season as you look at Snyder's updated numbers. 6:54 to go in the first half. 21-7 Minneapolis. Baltimore will try to take advantage. And off to Snyder up the middle, and it hasn't really worked out too well for Snyder. Trying to gash the middle of that Mahler run defense. Sets up a 2nd down and 8 into Minneapolis territory. Coming up at the half, first half analysis of Baltimore and Minneapolis. Week 11 is going to be crazy. Elliott Snyder takes another carry. And Baltimore is just running against the Maulers, but it's not working. The last time Elliott Snyder, who's had a down year, faced off against the Maulers, he had 71 yards on 20 carries and did not reach the end zone. Tough sledding so far. 3rd down and 8. Dazzo out of the shotgun, back to pass, has a comfortable pocket, has to throw it short. That's a loss of 1, and the Crab offense goes 3 and out for the 2nd straight drive. And Blow, that excellent field position, and Elijah Bishop and Demetrius Outdat have disappeared from this game. 3 straight punts after an opening drive touchdown for the Crabs. From the 17-yard line, Toma Kalega up to the 22, 5:25 to go in the 2nd quarter. Leader in tackles on Baltimore's defense is 74 for Eddie Gage. Joe Dazzo right behind him with 68. Both have 6 tackles for loss. Gage has 3 picks. Gage, Butler, and Brown all have 3 interceptions, leading the team. First down and 10 at the 22. 3 receivers for Minneapolis. Maulers have not punted in the first half. Back to pass Marconi, and Marconi outside, complete to Goodspeed. 129 passing yards for Marconi and a couple of touchdowns already. Sets up a 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. Ball at the 28-yard line.
Bose, the lone man in the backfield. 3 set for the Crabs, and Bose takes the swing out, and Bose breaks a tackle. He has been stellar tonight. Baltimore has probably done one of the better jobs in trying to get out there and defend the flats on Doug Bose, but Bose is making the first man miss, and that's been the difference. Another missed tackle by Eddie Gage. First down and 10 at the 35. 4-down lineman for the Crabs, 3 receivers. Good speed, bottom of the screen, less than 5 minutes to go. Close in the backfield, Marconi to throw. Looks at good speed, and that's a 4-yard pickup. Rocco Marconi, 280 of 364 this year. Second and 6 at the 39. Marconi looking very cool, calm, and collected here in the first half. Changing the play at the line. Marconi back to pass, flips it out left side, and Baltimore's all over. 2-yard pickup. Bose again on the catch. Butler and Brown there to make the stop. Ty Butler, 3rd on the team in tackles with 67. 3 tackles for loss. As a whole, Baltimore has a whopping 61 tackles for loss on the season. 3rd and 4. For Marconi, straight back, throws a slant. That pass is, he caught the ball off a deflection. Unbelievable. That ball had no business being caught. I thought for sure it had hit the turf. First and 10 at the 49-yard line for Minneapolis. Following a tremendous catch. Marconi not afraid to throw the ball anywhere. Back to pass, short throw, Marconi, there's a late flag. Not quite sure what that is. Campbell on the catch. Let's check the call.
Holding, number 71, offense, 10-yard.
That was a very late hold.
Repeat, first down.
Result in a first down and 20. That's the third penalty on the Maulers here in the first half. Nichols, the guilty party. Fifth possession of the half for the Maulers. 3 touchdowns and 1 interception from Marconi. First and 20 at the 39-yard line. Marconi to throw. And flips it outside. Cooley keeps the feet in. Will set up a second down and more manageable 15. The Maulers have punted a league low 21 times this season. That's an average of just a little over 2 punts per game. Second and 15, Marconi with an empty backfield, fires down the middle, and that pass is dropped. That should have been a first down. Berger was the intended receiver. The Maulers should have moved the chains there, and instead it'll be 3rd and long. Good opportunity here for the Crabs once more. Ford Raiders 77, thanks for the update here on the main SFL network. Louisville has erased a 14-0 deficit, now tied at 14 on SFLN2. 3rd down and 15, 4 receivers, 2 to either side for Marconi. 5 in the box for Baltimore, they rush just 3. And Marconi is sacked! What a move on the outside by the Crab defensive end.
6 yards on the play.
And that's worth a second look on replay. He just blew past the lineman on the outside. What a move. As that was really a give up by the lineman there on the right side. 4th and 22, first punt of the night and only the 22nd of the season for Minneapolis. First sack of the night by either team, and it's always good when you can get a sack on a 3-man rush. Inzer back to return the punt from the 24-yard line up to the 26. So the defenses have settled into this ball game. 2 straight stops for the Crabs, 3 straight stops for the Maulers.
First and 10 from the Badgers, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 26. The offense for Baltimore has been incredibly lethargic. Bishop's touchdown catch is his only catch of the night. Back to pass, Dazzo out to Snyder. He's got a lot of room to run. Elliott Snyder broke some ankles, but they said he stepped out of bounds on the far side. Snyder's 5th catch of the night, but man, that would have been nasty if he would have been able to stay in bounds. Call the doctor.
2nd and 5.
Three receivers, 2 to the left, 2nd down and 5, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. Baltimore still down 14, trying to put a dent into this deficit. This is the SFL Network. Second down and 5 at the 31. Outdat guarded by Odom at the bottom of the screen. And off Snyder. Snyder trying to cut it outside and only picked up 1 yard. Mahler run defense has been very good tonight. Marcus Dorsett on the tackle. Dorsett 3rd on the team with 63 tackles. Sebastian Brock actually leads the team in tackles and has 4.5 sacks to go along with it. 4 picks leads the team for Dorsett. 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, split backs for Dazzo. And Dazzo will fire a rocket down the field. First down to the 43. It's Outdat. What a throw from Dazzo. He stepped into that one And that was Mike Dazzo's strongest throw of the night with 1:15 to go in the first half.
1st and 10.
A 116 rating for Dazzo so far tonight. Back to pass against a blitz. Finds a wide open out that, but he fell down. 2nd and 5 at the 38. Trying to get into field goal range with 1 minute to go. Baltimore has all 3 timeouts. Trying to get set out that at the bottom of the screen. Back to pass, looking deep. Elijah Bishop is wide open. That's a touchdown, Baltimore. What a drive for the Crabs. Their defense gets back-to-back stops. And Baltimore gets themselves right back in this game. As long as in the last 49 seconds they can prevent another Mahler touchdown. Minneapolis special in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's the 2nd touchdown of the night for Elijah Bishop. And overall this season, Bishop now with 8 receiving touchdowns.
Number 3 is back for the point after. Number 8 will hold the kick.
For Mike Dazzo, that was passing touchdown number 30 on the season. The extra point is good, and as I said,
The point is good.
the Mahler owner, Thomas Paterniti, in the chat saying it's all right. We got 50 seconds, 49 seconds. Plenty of time for the Maulers and all 3 timeouts.
To pick up. Number 23 back to the return.
Kaleka on the return, very short kick from the 12. Kaleka up to the 32, 46 seconds. What can Marconi do? Start out of the eye. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side, and a 3-3 look out of the Baltimore defense. Nobody in the deep middle of the field. Doug Bose takes the carry, and Doug Bose gets to the deep middle of the field to the 43-yard line, and the timeout Maulers. You could see it. That was the area for Doug Bose to exploit it, and he absolutely did that. And Bose is over 100 rushing yards in the first half. Maulers, thanks to the success of that run, burn a timeout and feel like they can get aggressive.
1st and 10 from 44 yards.
Out of the shotgun, 4 receivers for Marconi, and press coverage across the board from Baltimore. Bose is to the right of Marconi. And Marconi will throw over the middle of the field. That pass is caught. That's a 9.5-yard gain up to the Crab at 47. 2nd and inches, no huddle, all the time in the world for the Maulers, 30 seconds. Back to pass, Marconi looking down the field, caught! Oh, what a spin move! Inside the 10, and Dazzo catches him at the 2-yard line. What a play from James Cooley! The Maulers are so dangerous. And Isaac Spears looks like a fool. Joe Dazzo with a big tackle there. Maulers down to 1 timeout. Will keep the offense on the field. Bose has scored 2 of the 3 touchdowns tonight. Cooley the other. 5 on the line for the Crabs. And Marconi's going to throw. And Marconi throws short. It's a touchdown. Wow. James Cooley again. Just when you think you have him on the ropes. Touchdown number 3 on the day for Rocco Marconi. The Maulers are a thing of beauty tonight.
Back to the point after. Barnum on the hold.
Extra point for Minneapolis is good. And it's 28-14, another 2-touchdown advantage for Minneapolis after Baltimore cut into their lead 32 seconds earlier.
Kicking off. Number 18, deep to receive.
Is it enough time for Baltimore to do anything? All 3 timeouts, 2 yards deep in the end zone. Inzer on the return. And Inzer will only get up to the 21-yard line and it burned about 5 seconds off the clock. Crabs do get the ball to start the second half, so I would expect the Baltimore offense to play it a bit conservative here. They have played a turnover-free football game. They just hit a lull there in the early second quarter. That put them in a hole. And off to Snyder, and Snyder loses 2 yards. Doug Bose, 103 yards and a touchdown on the ground in the first half. Snyder just 37 yards. That's the end of the first half. Minneapolis 28, Baltimore 14. The SFL Update halftime report is coming up momentarily here on the SFL Network. It's halftime here. Welcome to the SFL Update halftime report. Let's take a look at the first half stats. 28-14. Maulers on top of the Crabs. We have 2 touchdowns in the final minute as Baltimore closed the gap, but Minneapolis quickly put Baltimore deep behind them once again. 319 yards of total offense for the Maulers in the first half to 153 for the Crabs. 12 first downs for the Maulers compared to 5 for the Crabs. The 1 turnover for Minneapolis. They also led time of possession 12:01 to 9:23. The 2 quarterbacks pretty efficient tonight. Mike Dazzo, 13 of 15, 116 yards and 2 touchdowns, but Rocco Marconi's throwing the ball all over the yard. 22 for 26, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 of them to James Cooley and 1 interception. Baltimore gets the ball to start the second half, which is right around the corner from Wolfram and Hart Coliseum in the Week 10 game of the week.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure never to miss a moment of the action by following our channel on Twitch. This has been SFL Halftime Update. Enjoy the second half.
What does it mean to rise? To be better? To be stronger? To be tougher? To be a hero? To be a savior? The SFL believes it's time for you to rise. To hit harder. Run faster, to be a person who conquered. In the SFL, being better, stronger, tougher as a player, coach, or owner means finding your energy, finding your identity, finding your inner warrior. As we live our lives, we're not the most athletically gifted. We scream in frustration, I could do better. I'd be an amazing football player. I'd be a better play caller. I'd run an incredible franchise. Welcome to the SFL, where you can rise. Rise as one.
First and 10.
Start of the second half here from Minneapolis, 28-14. Maulers on top of the Crabs. Crabs have the football. And the handoff goes to Elliott Snyder, and more of the same from the first half. Snyder just no room to operate.